known as Hot Stuff, as he gets set to go into action against Steve Cox. Joining me, I was about to say, they don't even realize you're here yet.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Scott Hudson has joined me. Usually Scott is not here. Well, hello there.
Wow.
Not here for some of our tapings, as we take every few weeks, but Mr. Hudson has joined us on this occasion.
Well, thank you, Craig. It is a pleasure to be here on Main Events. And there's a good look at Hot Stuff, Eddie Gilbert.
Now, I know that you've been a wrestling fan.
Oh, wow.
Ouch!
What a big right hand from Steve Cox. Pinned Hot Stuff.
Fall down, go boom.
Put his flame out.
Now, you know about these men from way back. Seems that this isn't the first time they've met. Actually, the first time they met in the GWF, but I understand going back a few years, these two guys have quite a rivalry.
In the UWF, the Universal Wrestling Federation, in the old Mid-South territory, Louisiana, Arkansas, that part of the country, Eddie Gilbert and Steve Cox had their problems with each other. In all honesty, it's really too complicated to explain. Just suffice to say there's some bad blood, and I am not at all surprised to learn that it's still lingering here some 4 years later between Steve Cox and Eddie Gilbert.
Eddie Gilbert, who has a date in the near future with Al Perez, I guarantee you of that. Gilbert goes back to deliver the elbow, misses with the elbow, and Cox is there to bring him over.
Well, on another show in the GWF family of programs, Eddie Gilbert had some pointed comments about his impressions of you and I. I think he called you a Richard Grieco look-alike, and also had some comments about me being a Bill Watts look and or sound alike. Is that supposed to be some sort of cut down, or maybe? Or?
I don't know. Richard Grieco here with your play-by-play. I think
I'm Bill Watts,
so long to get that out.
Oh, yeah. Eddie. Oh, boy. What a piece of work.
Steve Cox with the Herschel chicken wing hammerlock. Some people call it different things. That's Gilbert down on the mat. Gilbert back up to his feet, trying to figure out a way out of this predicament. He says, my smarts will get me out of this. Well, in fact, it did. All right to the midsection did for a moment. Cox off balance, but was able to regain his balance. As Gilbert's going to take a break.
You know, I don't know that anybody in wrestling has the flamboyant and colorful background that Eddie Gilbert does. Currently involved in a series of matches, or was involved in a series of matches with Cactus Jack up in Philadelphia and the rest of Pennsylvania.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Boy.
I believe that was a little bit of the trickery he used in those matches. Now he says, get away from me.
Caught, nabbed right there, Eddie Gilbert.
Rick Manning, the official. I would believe that any official would have to be wary of the man known as Hot Stuff.
You know, at one time, Eddie Gilbert also had a real problem with another competitor here in the GWF, that being Hollywood John Tatum, as they dueled over the affections of one Missy Hyatt.
But that is in the long past, as both men will quickly tell you.
I think they're both singing off the same sheet of music here.
Well, Manning checks Gilbert, but Gilbert looked like he safely stowed away whatever he happened to have with him, but now may have it in his right hand. Greg Johnson and Scott Hudson are special guests on this edition of GWF Wrestling. Cox is very wary due to the acknowledgement of something being wrong.
Fairly obvious there that Eddie Gilbert is trying to hide something, and Steve Cox is aware of it. Well, there's a great camera shot by our camera crew here at the Global Dome. Eddie has something in that right hand. Steve Cox will be very careful.
Possible test of strength, but you have to watch out for hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. What is in the right hand, and will he put it to work? Great shot right there. You see that Gilbert indeed does have an object in the right hand, and although the pressure being put on the left arm, he may resort to using it, and watch out right there.
Oh, boy. Steve Cox feeling the brunt of the assault of Eddie Gilbert, as well as Eddie's tag team partner, the ever-present foreign object.
Somehow you knew that was going to come into play sometime. Snapmare. And now into the rear chin lock with the knee to the upper vertebrae. Look at the look on Hot Stuff's face. Smug as a bug in a rut.
Eddie Gilbert has also had a roller coaster type trip with his attitude, has been a fan favorite at some times, has been a rule breaker at others, and I don't think there's any question now that Eddie Gilbert is not a fan favorite here in the GWF. And he's not one of Steve Cox's favorites either after that maneuver.
And he may be one of the dentist's favorite after having to go, watch out. Cox down, set, hike. The man who played for the Golden Hurricanes of the University of Tulsa goes for a count of 3, but the foot on the rope of hot stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Dangerously close to a pin in Eddie Gilbert's debut here on GWF Wrestling. Would have been very unsuccessful. What is Gilbert doing now?
He's unlacing his boot, but I have no earthly idea why. Says that his ankle's hurt.
I think it's some sort of ruse that Eddie's got going
Says
here.
it's broken.
Oh, please.
Well, he continues to unlace the boot.
We could be here all day. There's a lot of laces on that thing.
I once saw a shoe tying lesson on Regis and Cassie Lee, but never a shoe untying lesson in wrestling.
Oh, look at that.
Small package has a hold of him and gets
He
the
got
count of
him.
3.
Eddie Gilbert.
Eddie Gilbert with the win.
Same old Eddie.
We've got words for you from Tommy Blackstone here with the Patriots.